I think it's fascinating that two of the gospel writers' mothers were followers of Jesus. Do you think that's interesting? I mean, John's mother, Salome, was one of the followers, but also Mark's mother, who we read about in Acts, her name was Mary, was one of Jesus' early followers. The church met, the Jerusalem church met in John's house. In Mark's house. We're talking about Mark now. Mark is a remarkable young man, and the perfect choice to write the first gospel. And it is, as far as we can tell, none of the gospels are signed or dated, so we're doing our best here to figure out, put the pieces together. But almost certainly the Gospel of Mark is the first gospel that's written, and it's a new literary form. There's never been a gospel. Paul uses the word gospel, euangelion, the word for good news, which was actually sort of a Roman word. When Augustus was born, we have an inscription called the Prene inscription, and it uses this word to announce the good news of the birth of Augustus. And Paul uses the word about 70 times. But Mark is the first time we have a gospel. A gospel. And the scholars disagree on that. They disagree on everything. They disagree. They fight on this stuff all the time. That's why I'm so glad not be one. I'm so glad to be a person who studies the Bible who's basically a banjo player. So I've got just a banjo player. You don't have to be afraid of me. But I think Mark, this literary form is new. It's not the copy of an ancient novel, because it's the story of a person's life based on confession. And nothing like that had ever been written before. Not a biography, right? The Gospels are rotten biographies, but they are perfect testimonies, right? Absolutely perfect testimonies.